Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of Silicon Valley, and today we're gonna talk about some updates. Alright, so let's get started and let's cover them all here in this video, right? Very good news, very good stuff, yeah? So I'm very excited to let you all know about it. And the first thing I wanted to tell is that now all the public mods, all the public maps that you can play through the tabletop simulator, they are going to include all the Pokemon generations, alright? So all the chips and cards are now included from each generation out there, okay? So it means that if you come here to the chip bag, you're gonna be able to access all the pink chips, green, blues, and so on from every generation. All right, this way you can just adjust your gameplay according your wishes. So let's say you're not a big fan from the latest generations, or you just want to play with just one generation, then you can just come here and delete all the content. You're not gonna use it, right? Otherwise you're gonna be able now to use all the content. Of course, that is going to happen within the context of the map in question, alright? So since we're talking about Kanto map, we're gonna play Kanto map. Of course, all the lore and the legendary available ones are going to match this map, okay, in this region in generation. Alright, so that's the only thing which is restrained according to the generation, okay? But all the other chips and cards that you can manage are going to include all the generations. And talking about it, one of the biggest updates now is that I have fully included the Pokemon Legend Arceus. So since I played the game, I played it all the way through, and then I was able to understand it and adapt it to this board game series, alright? This way, and not just only find a way to adapt all the Pokemon as Pokemon chips, but also some of the mechanics and lores became cards as well, alright? So now let's go over each one of them. Let's start with the chips, let's start with the pink ones. Let's search here in the bag and see if we have any new Hisuian pink chips, and that doesn't seem to be the case at all, right? So we don't have any new Hisuian pink chip. So let's move on to the green one, and here we can see some changes, alright? So here we have it. We have the Hisuian Growlithe, which actually is not an exclusive from this update. It came up on the previous update, but now is being adjusted, right? So we have the Hisuian Growlithe, and then the Hisuian Zorua, so now it is here as well. Also the Hisuian Quillfish, and the Stantler now became a green chip, since now it has an evolution which is Widear, right? So Widear took the blue color and then dropped down Stantler to the green color, alright? So not just adapted all the Hisuian content, but also all the other content as well to make it match the new way, the new rules, the new fit. Alright, so here in the blue chip bag, we have Widear, which is an evolution of Stantler. Then we have Overquill, which is an evolution of Hisuian Quillfish. Then we're gonna have Hisuian Decidueye. And again, as you know, here inside this game board series, every specific region Pokemon form, it doesn't belong to the original lineage, alright? So it means that this Decidueye, as an example, is not gonna come from a Rowlet Dartrix lineage, So the Rowlet is going to evolve into Dartrix, which is going to evolve into a Decidueye, a Alolan Decidueye, right? The Hisuian Decidueye is going to be a Pokemon apart, like a solo one that you can find and catch it, okay? So there's no way to evolve your Pokemon into a Hisuian Decidueye or any other Alolan or Galarian form, right? As I explained in other videos as well, if you want to learn everything about how evolutions happen and work here in this game series, all we have to do is to consult here the evolution book, and it's going to show you exactly which Pokemon are going to evolve into which one. Alright? Okay, so with that being said, let's keep going. Yeah, then we have Hisuian Decidueye, also Hisuian's Ligu, which now, yeah, is from Hisuian's Ligu is going to evolve into Hisuian Gudra, right? Then we have Hisuian Braviary, and now we have White Stripe Basculine, Red Stripe Basculine, and Blue Stripe Basculine, which have been updated. Alright, so now the White Stripe here within the game series, alright? I know that's not canonic, it's not official, but here how I adapted in a way I think makes sense, is going to contribute to enrich the game experience, alright? So White Stripe Basculine is going to evolve into the white version of Basculegion, which everybody knows is the female one, right? And then the red one is going to evolve into the Red Basculegion, which is the male one. And here in this game series, the Blue Stripe Basculine is going to be able to evolve to either one of them. So you gotta roll the die to figure it out, right? Yeah, that's why we have two of them. And of course, if you're playing here online, you can also make copies. Yeah, I already explained you guys how to do when playing online. Yeah, you can just make copies of a chip of a Pokemon after you catch it, alright? Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna be leaving all the playlists about the updates here up there in the cards. So if you didn't see the previous updates, there's your chance to get updated, right? We also have the Hisuian Lilligant, Hisuian Samurott, Hisuian Sneasel, Hisuian Typhlosion, the Ursaring that now got demoted from the red color. Yeah, so it became a blue color now. And of course, Ursaluna is going to take its place on the red color, right? Scyther, yeah, we have two of them, since now it's going to evolve into a Cleaver or into a Scizor. Hisuian Arcanine, and Hisuian Voltorb, right? So that was all the update regarding the chips from the blue color or the blue color bag. Now let's check it out, the red chip ones, okay? So we have Sneasler, the Basculegion male, which is the red one, the Basculegion female, which is the white one. Now Ursaluna as the final form of this evolution line and being the red color. Then you have Cleaver as well as another option for when evolving your Scyther. Then we also have the Hisuian Avalugg, yeah, which is extremely powerful. It's a 9 attack power, so it's super strong. And talking about very strong Pokemon, we also have the Hisuian Gudra, right? As strong as the normal Gudra. Then we have Hisuian Zoroark, Hisuian Electrode, and the legendary one, Enamorus, as a red / orange chip, right? So it's an orange chip disguised as a red one, okay? So that was all the updates regarding the chips in this new content update. Alright, so now let's move on and talk about the cards, right? Since I have adapted the Pokemon Legend Arceus into the cards as well, more specifically as item and event cards, okay? So as an item card, we have here now the Survival Charm, okay? So now you can use this charm to nullify a bad event that you have triggered against you, of course, right? And discard this card after using. So that's very handy, since you can just nullify a a distortion time or even a Team Rocket that you might trigger against you, right? And then we also have the Origin Ball. And you can use the Origin Ball to catch, without a dice roll, a beaten legendary / mythical Pokemon, alright? So if you have played Pokemon Legend Arceus, you know very well why you use the Origin Ball for, yeah? Is to catch Origin Palkia or Origin Dialga, right? So here in the game is almost the same thing. You're gonna use the Origin Ball to catch a mythical / legendary Pokemon, also known as the orange and yellow chips, alright? And if you know nothing about the labels, I'm also gonna be leaving a video up there in the cards where I already explained the rules and then explain everything about the Pokemon color labels. Alright, so that was the update from the item cards. Okay, so now we have 2 item cards based on the lore from Legend Arceus. Now let's move on to the other 2 ones, but now we're gonna be talking about event cards, right? We're gonna have those 2 here. First of them is going to be the Alpha Pokemon. Yeah, so if you play the game, you know very well that the Alpha Pokemon, they play a very interesting role in that game, right? So that's how it works here. So before finishing your turn, you have to fight against the closest wild Pokemon to you. And this Pokemon shall be treated like an orange label one, right? So basically what it's going to do is to treat any other Pokemon chip as an orange one, yeah? This way it's going to have more life points, alright? And of course, by doing that, you're gonna make the battle harder and treating that Pokemon as it was an alpha, right? So there's no way for us to actually sort the Pokemon chips as alpha and non-alpha, but they can become alpha suddenly once you trigger this event card right here, Alpha Pokemon, alright? And then, last but not least, definitely we have the new event card called Space-Time Distortion. And you know very well, if you play the game, the well-famous STDs. But yeah, the good ones, right? It stands for Space-Time Distortions, right? They played a very crucial role in the game, and here they are very interesting as well. So when you play this card, a huge distortion just appeared. Roll the die to decide your fate. And what happens when you roll the die, that's what I'm about to show you now, right? So no big deal, you can just come here to pkmtr.com, go under rules, and click on the event cards, and now we can check the rules here in a very visual and interactive way. So let's scroll down here towards the space-time distortion, alright? And that's how it works. Can work against or in favor of the players. These cards trigger the effects of other event cards. In order to know which one to trigger, players need to roll the dice, of course a d6, to figure it out. Here the card's effects to be triggered effective immediately after rolling the dice. So if you got a number 1 result, you're going to trigger the distortion word, right? Which is going to be bad for you. Although if you got 2 or 3 results, you're going to trigger the Alpha Pokemon. What is not going to be as bad, but can turn up being very bad. If you got a result 4 or 5, you're going to trigger the Space and Time event card, which is actually a good thing. And then if you get a 6 result, you're going to be triggering the Arceus card, which is definitely a very good thing, right? So it's kind of 50-50 here on what the space-time distortion can trigger, right? So those were all the updates regarding the content between cards and chips, yeah, from this new update here I'm letting you know about. And I also have a very exciting surprise for you, which I'm going to show you in just 1 second. So in order to do that, let me just go ahead and blind you. Alright, are you ready? Here we go. Yeah, alright, so I'm already finished working on the new Hisui Map, right? Which is of course the old Sinnoh, but now we have an exclusive Hisui Map to be played. Yeah, that's right. That's very cool, very exciting. Yeah, a whole new map. So we're gonna start here on the Jubilee Village, and it has its unique font and style, right? It's slightly different with the old time Pokeball and everything. Yeah, so we can make our way through the Field Lane camps and Highland camps from Obsidian Field Lanes. Yeah, we have to face here the Cleaver under the Grand Tree Arena in order to keep going and proceed to the following region. Then we're also gonna make our way through the Crimson Marlands, facing the Hisuian Lilligant. Yeah, of course, all the other noble Pokemon as well, you know. And then we're gonna move towards the Cobalt Coastlands, face not just the Basco Legion, but also the Hisuian Growlithe, yeah, in order to make our way towards the Blue region. and towards to the Coronet Highlands. And there on the Highlands, you're gonna face the Hisuian Electrode in order to be able to proceed to the Alabaster Islands, also known as the final and red region of the map. Alright, so it's very good, very nice, very exciting new map with all the legendaries as well, new ones to be caught, the weather ones, the genies, yeah, including now the Enamorus, but now Enamorus can also be found as a yellow chip as well. Right, so very exciting. You're gonna have exclusive badges, yeah, and optional badges, and of course all the exclusive rival cards, including the Misfortune Sisters, which are going to be the evil team here in this map. Right, very nice, very exciting, with a bunch of new interactions for you to play with your friends. Okay, and the best part is that now I have a new method to release the maps. Right, so that's another thing as well. So right now you can already play it publicly, I mean for free, yeah, without the exclusive access. So you can play the Kanto map as we just saw. Right, you can also play the 2 mini maps, including the Battle Frontier Sinnoh, which was already released, but now I'm just releasing the Battle Frontier Hoenn as well, which is a more elaborated mini map. It takes a little longer, right? So all of that is already there for you to be played, and the following one is going to be the Orange Islands, right? Since the order is Kanto, Orange Islands, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, so it goes, alright? But by that order, of course, Hisui will be the last one, but I'm making the Hisui the next one, right? So as soon as I finish to play the Kanto map, which I'm already started to play, so if you didn't see, I'm gonna be leaving the gameplay series up there in the cards for you, so you can catch up, right? So as soon as I finish that gameplay, I'm going to start playing this map right here, and also releasing this map publicly, alright? And of course, the next one is going to be the normal order, so it's going to be the Orange Islands, and then the Johto, Hoenn, and so it goes, alright? Okay, so if you have any doubts about how it's going to work, just let me know here in the comments. And before I keep going and let you know all about the exclusive access and what can be played and how you can get it, let's go ahead and talk about the sponsor of this video, alright? So if you ever wonder why Hatina is called Hatina, that's because its name probably comes from the words hat and antenna, right? Since it has a hat that works like antenna and gathers its psychic powers for it, right? So if you like to know all about its Pokemon name's origin, so you should check it out my Etymology Master online course. They're gonna be teaching you everything you need to know about each one of the Pokemon name's origin in a very fun, quick, and visual way, alright? You can get Etymology Master certificate after concluding each one of the courses, and plus all of that, you're also gonna get a bonus PDF file in order for you to recap the content anytime, anywhere you want, alright? So if you got interested about it, don't forget to check out the video I'm gonna be leaving up there in the cards. This way you can help me out to keep making more content here for you in this channel. Alright, very well. So the exclusive access now not only let you play the following release map. So as I told you, I'm going to be releasing this one, so I'm going to be playing this one, and while I'm playing this one, the following in the line is going to be the orange maps, yeah? And during the whole time, this map is going to be available on the exclusive access, this time working as an early access, right? So through the exclusive access, you're also gonna have early access to the following game to be released, alright? And plus all of that, you're also gonna be able to play the Pokemonunite map, yeah? So if you know nothing about this map, I'm also gonna be leaving a video up there in the cards, since I already explained about that map for you here in this channel. And also you're gonna be able to play the Pokemon Kanto Go map, yeah? I'm also gonna be leaving up there in the cards, since I already talked about both of those spin-offs, right? So yeah, you can play the following public map, you can play the Unite one, you can play the Kanto Go map one, and then you can also play the Savvy Islands and the Real Islands that now are exclusive to the exclusive access, right? Or also known as the Super Express and Express game modes. So from now on, you can only play those modes through the exclusive access, alright? Okay, so what I'm saying that because all the other content, as of course the ones that are going to be public, they're going to be publicly eventually, yeah, according my progression with the gameplay. So no big deal about that. But the other content, such as the Pokemonunite map and the Pokemongo map, they can eventually be released as public as well if I reach my goals on Patreon, right? So if you wanna, contribute for here for this project and also want to make more content free in public, so you can consider backing me up there, right? So as I'm reaching my goals, I'm gonna be releasing more public content to be played for everyone. All right, so that's how it's going to work. And that's it, though. That was all the updates I had for this video, alright? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys can play and have a lot of fun. Yeah, playing this game just like me as well. And stay tuned because there's a new episode of the gameplay coming up. Yeah, and this time is going to be slightly different from before. So I'm really excited and hope that you guys are going to enjoy even more, alright? And I can't wait to start playing this map right here, which got me really excited about it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe and share this video with everyone else that would like to play this game with, right? Also don't forget to go ahead and ring the bell so you can get notified about new videos here in this channel. I hope you guys liked all the new updates and I see you in the next one.